We've got an elimination game for the Knicks, but they're back at home against Miami where they took game 2 by 6. The only problem is Jimmy Butler's playing, and the only reason they won game 2 was because he had to sit out. The Knicks have plenty of talent to compete, but they've been cold from three, shooting only 20% in 2 of the first 4, and their D hasn't been strong enough to keep them in it. BroThrow has New York -4 at +100 odds with a -150 money line that you won't get anywhere else, and the total's set at 209.5. BroThrow's available in any state in the US, and you can sign up for free in the link below. Just click it in the comments there. But Jake, what'll it take for the Knicks to take this series to a game 6?
Well, as you kind of alluded to, they probably need to get Jimmy Butler off the court. Jimmy Butler is just such a difference maker, not only in this series, in his entire history in the NBA. You know, going back to Minnesota, when he beat Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and the rest of the starters with the third string. Then you go to Philadelphia. They chose Tobias Harris over him? Really? Goes to Miami. He's made the finals before. This guy is the ultimate competitor in today's NBA. And he does it in all facets of the game. Offense, defense, passing the ball, rebounding. He's a complete player, and he's just completely put the team on his back, dismantling Giannis and the Bucks, and now getting his through the Knicks, one game away from the Eastern Conference Finals. And I don't see how the Knicks are going to get it done. I think that, unlike the Warriors, this is not a team that has championship pedigree. This is not a team that's been there before. This is a team that they go down 15 points in the second quarter, they get in the huddle and they say, all right, boys, Cancun on 3, 1, 2, 3.
There was a post-game interview with Julius Randle, and the question was about lack of offensive rebounds. His response was that maybe the Heat just want it more. Do you think the Heat know they have New York on their heels and they try to close out this series in Game 5, or do they relax since they know they have a comfortable lead? Basically, my question is, who's more desperate to win?
I don't think desperate's the right word here. I think hungry is the right word here. Which team wants it more? Who wants to win more? And the answer is always going to be Jimmy Butler for me. You know, Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the New York Knicks. He is a fiery competitor as well. He wants his team to give 110% at all times. He makes his starters play the most minutes of any coach in the NBA because he expects the most out of his players. Butler was a former Thibodeau player for the first 6 or 7 years of his career. He knows exactly what it takes to get the job done against him. He knows exactly what Thibodeau's expecting from his team, and he knows what he needs to do to excel and exceed that. Frankly, I don't think that the Knicks have enough championship level players on their team. I think Brunson is a championship level player, but I don't think any of the other guys are going to be able to buy in when the going gets tough. Not this year, not this game. I really love the Heat in this spot.
The line freaks me out, I'm going to be honest. I would usually always take the Knicks here, but everything you just said is all pointing to Miami closing it out. I just don't understand why Miami isn't the favorite or why the line is so big at 4. I know you talked about in the past how most games are won by 5, so it's justified, but I'm taking the uncomfortable pick for myself, the very uncomfortable pick, and going with Miami on the money line.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying about the line with the Knicks. I think the line is like that because most people are thinking how you were thinking and saying New York is the more desperate team. They're in a must-win scenario. If they don't win this game, they're eliminated. But it's not about desperation. It's about hunger, and Jimmy Butler's got that dog in him, and he needs to be fed. Miami money line all the way tonight.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for the pick, and I'll see you in the next one.